Something terrifying is happening around the world, and it's becoming harder to ignore. From massive earthquakes shaking the ground beneath our feet, to tsunamis swallowing entire coastlines, and floods turning cities into lakes, nature seems to be in revolt. And the big question is, why? In just the past few months, we've seen destruction on a scale that feels unreal. Bridges torn apart like paper, buildings collapsing within seconds, entire towns submerged under muddy, dangerous waters. For many, it starts as an ordinary day. Then suddenly, everything changes. The ground starts trembling. The sea starts pulling back. Dark clouds roll in, and before anyone can react, disaster strikes.
Stay in there, it's coming back.
Tsunamis often begin quietly, a subtle retreat of the ocean. But within minutes, enormous waves come crashing onto the shore at jet speed, destroying everything in their path. People run, but many can't escape the force of nature. In just a few minutes, what was once a peaceful coastal town turns into a wasteland of wreckage and silence. Families are separated. Survivors search for missing loved ones. The damage is beyond imagination. And then come the floods. In many parts of the world, non-stop rains and melting glaciers are pushing rivers over their limits. Entire regions are drowning. What used to be roads are now rivers. Cars float aimlessly. Homes disappear under brown water. Crops are destroyed. Livelihoods lost. And diseases begin to spread through dirty, stagnant water. Clean drinking water becomes rare. Power cuts off. Panic spreads. But the question remains, why is this happening so often now? According to scientists and environmental experts, these disasters are not just random. While natural disasters have always been part of Earth's story, their frequency and intensity are increasing, and much of it has to do with human activity. Climate change, driven by pollution and deforestation, is warming the planet. As temperatures rise, polar ice melts, sea levels go up, and extreme weather becomes more common. Heavy rains, deadly heat waves, and powerful storms are now becoming the new normal. On top of that, our growing cities are often built in vulnerable areas, near fault lines, on flood plains, or right next to the ocean, without proper planning. We cut down forests that once absorbed rainwater. We cover the land in concrete that prevents drainage. And when disaster hits, we're left exposed. But it's not just about science. It's about people. Behind every disaster are real human stories. A mother searching for her child in the rubble. A father trying to rebuild his home from broken bricks. Children sleeping in shelters, not knowing when they'll return to school. It's heartbreaking. It's real, and it's happening all around us. Emergency teams do their best. Rescuers work day and night. Aid arrives from different corners of the world. But even with help, the road to recovery is long and painful. Some communities never fully recover. Others rebuild stronger, but always with the fear of the next big one. Still, there is hope. Technology is improving. Today, early warning systems can detect earthquakes seconds before they hit, giving people just enough time to take cover. Satellites track storms and floods from space. Drones help find survivors. And more communities are preparing themselves through training, drills, and better planning. But it's not enough to just prepare for disaster. We have to work to prevent them, or at least reduce their impact. That means building smarter, stronger buildings, elevated roads, flood barriers, proper drainage systems, protecting our forests, investing in clean energy, and above all, understanding that we are not separate from nature. When we hurt the planet, we pay the price. Let's be clear. We cannot stop earthquakes. We cannot stop tsunamis. We cannot stop floods. But we can change how we respond to them and how we prepare for them. Because these disasters are not just warnings, they're lessons. Lessons that tell us to respect the earth, to act before it's too late, to come together, as communities, as nations, as a global family. If we ignore the signs, more lives will be lost, more families broken, more futures destroyed. But if we listen, if we act, we can build a safer world, a more resilient world. So the next time you see the news, another city underwater, another town shaken to the ground, remember, this is not happening somewhere far away. It could happen anywhere. It could happen here. It could happen to us. Let's not wait for the next disaster to wake.